Hi guys, welcome to another video. This is Hugo with Ortega's Top Repairs and Diagnostics. Today I'm gonna be doing a little bit something different. I'm gonna be sampling this Milwaukee Packout. This is definitely not a sponsored video. I actually received this from my wife for Christmas. I did have the tools myself. I am a mobile mechanic, so it kind of worked out everything. Shout out to my wife. She did a big solid by giving me this Packout. So today I'm gonna be showing you exactly what I have in each drawer, a little bit of what I think of my tools that I have in here, how long I've had them, and if they're reliable or not. I'm not gonna be going into a full review on each tool, but I'm gonna giving you a little bit of the review of everything that I think is totally worth it. Up here, definitely I have obviously all my Milwaukee power tools. These are not all of them, but it's pretty much what I take on the job and what gets the job done. So definitely I've had this for at least 4 years, somewhere around there. This is the electric M12 ratchet, and this thing's a beast. The speed on this is amazing, you know. The mid torque, you cannot go wrong with the 1/2-inch mid torque. Even though I know Milwaukee has released the new 3rd gen of this guy right here, I have the 2nd gen. It's been a solid tool for me. It's been reliable. Haven't had any issues yet, and I've had it for quite a few years. All these tools, I've had them around the same year. I would say about like 4 years. The newest one is the mid torque that I have. That's probably been purchased 2 years. No issues there. Yeah, so I am excited as well to get the new upgraded Gen 3, which I know has been released already, and I've seen videos of how it surpasses the 550 breakaway torque. The good old 1/2-inch, I believe this is Gen 2. This thing hasn't let me down. Very reliable tool. So with enough of that said, with the power tools, we go ahead and here on my left side I have some axle sockets. Everything just up here, easy for me to grab. And then when we look here, we have the extensions. I have 3/8, 1/2-inch, 1/4-inch extensions, adapters. I have a mirror here. I just have this marker right here. I have a magnet. I have a quick pick. Sometimes you just need a pick and you don't know where is it at, so I just have it up here in case the hood isn't holding up. I have this little tool right here. Under here I actually do have something else. I have a battery right here. I have a tool to put on wheel studs, and I just have right here the quick socket to be able to remove pretty much almost every wheel, except for when it comes to trucks. I do need to pull out sometimes the 22. Okay, so on to the next drawer. So here pretty much I only have things that are like more chemical wise. I have the silicone here. I always keep something like this in my drawer, a plug saver. You never know. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'd rather have the right tools at the moment in case something does screw up, which normally is never happened yet, and hopefully it doesn't, but you always got to be prepared. On here obviously I just have, like I said, more chemicals. It's just a battery cleaner, a few other things. Got a few clip removal tools. So I have just 2 flashlights right now. My other flashlights are charging. So these are pretty solid lights from Harbor Freight. Braun hasn't let me down when it comes to their handheld lights or these kind of lights. I have heard bad things about like the hood lights and stuff like that. I owned one maybe like 4 years ago when they barely released one of their older generation ones. I know they have newer generations now, and Harbor Freight is coming out with better stuff, so probably stay tuned for that. This guy right here, this icon, I cannot complain. I used to own the snap-on version of this flashlight, and it was great and everything. The only thing I didn't like from the snap-on is after maybe 6 months or so, the magnet did fall off. I've had to own this tool for that long, for 6 months, in order to tell you, hey, this magnet holds up a little better than the snap-on. However, for the price and the features, I would say this is probably better recommended than the Snap-on in my opinion. The tool hasn't let me down. I've had it for at least, I would say like three months. So here on to my next drawer, I have a few screwdrivers. You always need screwdrivers no matter what. Got the flatheads, the regular ones, you know. So I got this hammer not too long ago. Great hammer, fits in my drawer and gets the job done. I got like 1 or 2 pry bars, I believe, in there. Drill bits in case anything goes out. I got my oil filter cups. Here just have some kind of specialty sockets. It's always good to have them. I got some files, some punches, some picks right here, and I have a little extractor kit right here in case a little screw like an Allen screw or a torque pick screw does go out on me. I haven't had to use one yet, but I'm always like to be prepared in case anything does happen. So in this drawer right here, I did customize this a little bit. It's not maybe customized the best. However, I just made it work so I could be able to fit my pliers, especially my long needle nose. And sometimes you need these kind of tools in order to reach in those hard places. And if I didn't put these organizers this way, I wouldn't have been able to fit them and I wouldn't be able to carry it in the pack out. So starting in this drawer right here is just some specialty tools, some clip tools, or they use it to remove hoses. I use them for both. Just some specialty tools. I got the Milwaukee clamp right here. Solid tool. That thing bites like nothing else that I've used. Just because it has this feature right here where you could put a screwdriver and you could apply a lot of force, so it could really grab onto anything that you're holding onto. So the middle drawer right here, I have been using these icons. So far they haven't disappointed. I haven't owned myself Snap-on pliers. However, I can't compare exactly and say that the icon are the same as the Snap-on. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of difference in the quality. However, these have been very solid tools. They haven't let me down and they pretty much get the job done. And as far as I know, I haven't used higher end ones, but so far these are the best ones I have owned. And then here I just have my ratchets, some long needle nose. I just purchased these from Milwaukee. I have the set, which only came with 2. It was the straight ones like this, and then the 90-degree angle. These right here. I was having trouble in one of the jobs where I was using the Harbor Freight 90-degree long pliers that are these guys right here, and I was using these as well, and I quite couldn't get the job. I got the job done, but I struggled a lot just because it was a very tight spot. I had to remove a lot more things than I should have, so that's why I went ahead and bought these Milwaukees. They advertise that these things fit in tighter spots and you don't need to open the handle as much. So I haven't gave those a try. When I do, I will do some kind of review or a video demonstrating and how they could come in hand. Okay, so now we're in the bottom chest. I'm gonna start with the first drawer. The first drawer is gonna be my 1/2-inch sockets. So pretty much I got all impact sockets here, chrome. I got both standard and metric. I don't have the standards in chrome. However, most of my vehicles are mostly metric. I have some wheel lock. I got some wheel lock keys here that sometimes do fit. However, they make tons of these, and there's an actual kit, I believe, in Harbor Freight if you really wanted to. If you want to have access to most of the wheel lock kits, there it is. It's in Harbor Freight. I'm not sure how much it runs for, but I haven't had an issue yet where I had to use these. Very rarely I've used them because the customer usually supplies me with their wheel lock key. Okay, so this drawer right here is mixed with 3/8, 1/4 inch, and also some specialty sockets, as you could see here. And then these guys right here, they're the ones that hold onto your bits for whenever you're gonna tap in a new thread or anything like that. I like these because you can actually put your ratchet on it instead of the tools that it comes with. That's a very hard, sometimes it doesn't fit in certain places, and you gotta have some kind of sockets like this for you in order to do a tap in a difficult spot. So here I own pretty much, I just got these for Christmases as well. For it's the 3/8, the Milwaukee's. I like it because they really stand out. You could really see exactly what number you're grabbing, and it's kind of hard not to see the socket whenever, let's say, you drop or anything like that. It has this very bright red. So far they're pretty nice. I'm not sure if they're heavier than the usual impacts, but I am liking right now the Milwaukee impact sockets 3/8. I got here my spark plug tools. I got it for usually these Toyotas and Nissans and probably other vehicles. They're just making the spark plug holes smaller, and they're 14s, and these are magnetized. I believe one of these is O'Reilly's and the other one is an AutoZone. This one's 5/8 and is also magnetic. So these Harbor Freight chrome sockets right here, they've been pretty solid. I haven't broke one yet. They hold up. They're a very good price, and for me that beats both things that I need, and that's why I have them. So I got my swivels right here. These are Mack truck ones. They're owned by, these are Expert sockets right here. My swivels, very solid tools. I have the mid-size sockets. I got stubby 1/4" sockets. I got the SAE. It's a mix of chrome and impact. I don't have a full set, but it works out for me for what I use it. I also have them in short. Right here, this is where I have the 1/4" sockets. I kind of have them here in this box, just mixed up together. The main guys right here, which is usually the 10 and 8, I do have them up here because they're a little difficult to search for sometimes whenever I'm doing a job. And then these 1/4" swivels, I do have them here with the O2 sensor sockets. So down to the last drawer. So right here I have it separated. Again, I did kind of like a little, I would say like a upgrade. So right here I have my metric. These are the regular ones, and also for like brake lines and transmission lines and stuff like that. These are my ratcheting tools. I would say the best ratcheting tools I have by far are these guys right here. I use these a ton. These are owned by Platinum. I believe I got them in the Mack tool truck. The 8 and the 10, usually those, since those are the ones used most of the time, those have broken on me, but I just get it warranted whenever I can from the tool truck. And then right here we got the standard, just regular wrenches. Whenever I need it, everything's organized. I have everything from the standard, the metric and ratcheting, and the metric and regular wrenches, and yeah, everything that I need to get the job done. Obviously there is specialty tools that sometimes I need. I take those separately, but this is the Milwaukee Packout review.